Welcome to YFM Sports. What the F happened this week? This is our first live stream since the election. Am I tripping? Yeah, we did it on election
Oh
night,
God.
and this is the first
Oh
one.
shit!
Yeah,
Yeah. All
yeah.
right. Let's do an applause and let's do some gunshots.
Wait. No applause. Definitely no applause. Y'all can keep
Appla-
that applause.
Okay, gunshots.
Applause for the first black woman getting that far. Um, and then, I ain't saying nothing about them shots. Anyway,
No.
welcome y'all. Hope y'all having a good week. Definitely not trying to get shadow banned again. Big homie Wayne, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with you real fast because we have a special announcement to make, and I think it's very important.
No doubt, man. So first and foremost, this has been an extremely shitty week since last week. I'm not gonna bite my tongue about it. I'm fucking pissed that Trump won again. Anybody that feels differently could kiss my whole entire ass about it. Um, um, Straight up. So another thing, the main thing that we're gonna talk about though is the death of Tony Todd. Of course, he was he's the guy who played Candyman. He played in some other feature films as well. I just realized that the dude was in The Rock. I didn't even know that he was in The Rock. I've seen that so many times and it never even clicked. But either way, man, I just want to say rest in peace to him, man. He's iconic. And you always see like Scream and Freddy, and when they talk about Freddy and Jason, Candyman never really gets the recognition that he deserves. I think he needs to be up there on the Mount Rushmore of horror movies as well. So let's stop leaving him out and giving him his respects. Just it shouldn't be a situation where oh yeah, and Candyman too. Like no, it should be Freddy, it should be Jason, it should be Candyman. In all honesty, I think it should be Candyman before it's Michael Myers, if you ask me. But everybody go crazy over Michael Myers with walking ass. But
Can I say something, please, real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Candyman scared me more than Michael Myers or any of them fools.
Absolutely.
Because for one, Candyman was in the projects, so that was scary.
Well, we were, yeah, we were. And he wanted to be there too.
We didn't get too many. We didn't get too many hood monsters.
No, you had Leprechaun in the hood, but he had to go to the hood.
Right, yeah, it's whack.
And then you had Jason in New York, and that nigga was in the city. He wasn't in the Bronx, really. Not really. He would got smoked.
They made fucking Manhattan look like the trap.
No.
I was like, damn.
Yo, I got one though. I got one. My favorite horror movie, man, the one we always forget. The People Under the Stairs, man. They was in the hood, bro.
Yeah, that's a scary one. Yeah, that was in the hood. People on the stairs. Yeah. And also, Tales from the Hood was probably one of the scariest movies in my life. Courtney refuses to watch that still, and it's mostly because of the nigglets. If you don't know what we're talking about, watch the movie because it's fucking terrifying.
Why you gotta call them nigglets? That's what the racist man called them.
That shit was hilarious. I'm sorry. I apologize. Them picture black people was scary.
It was funny. It was funny.
Those paintings were frightening.
Ate that nigga like a rump roast. That shit was scary. Yo. Anyway, rest in peace, Tony Todd. Good actor. Great voice actor. Was in Batman. Did a lot of fun stuff. Amazing. So let's try to make this week a little bit better for all my people out there that's struggling like myself. I know probably most of our listeners is like we're in the shadow realm. So I want to go ahead and talk about Russell Wilson. So I say it like this because y'all gonna front. I said that he was washed up, like one of them wash rags that you keep reusing that Wayne says is disgusting. I say he was washed up, right? I say he was out of here. Ajax, he was done. This dude got basically paid to leave the Broncos. He gets paid to leave the Broncos, right? And they pay him like $96 million to get away from the team. He goes to the Steelers. He was supposed to be the starter. Justin Fields played over him because he got injured. And when he was healthy, they still let Justin Fields play. Russell Wilson finally got the opportunity to play, and I'm talking about taking over a team And all the conversations about him being corny, all the conversations about him being a person that separated the locker room, all the conversations that they had about Russell is gone because he's winning. And it ain't just him winning because of the running game or because of the defense or because of all of that shit. He's winning because he is playing his ass off. And he's winning because he can throw the deep ball and he's getting his wide receivers and he's throwing perfect passes and he is playing and he's leading. And I just really am glad to see it, and I'm happy to say I was wrong. But this also has to do with Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold has revisited from the fucking shadow realm, from the graveyard, man. Sam Darnold has brought his career back. Same thing with Baker Mayfield. These guys are coming back, and I want to go ahead and start off. I'm gonna start off with you, Rita. Why in the hell are these quarterbacks that have been seen as busts are now playing and winning and looking great?
Well, like I've said before, and I say it again, the second string is making a comeback. And I remember, Jimmy, when you said that you don't think Russell Wilson was going to do good, and I was like, well, if they put him in, you never know. I just, God, I love being right. So, so y'all can say what y'all want about my fucked up stats, but baby, I be right sometimes. Damn. Anyway, the theory, like, so they are doing good. Like I told y'all that he had like a rapport with the team already. He wasn't rocking with the Broncos offensive line, but for some reason, like when he came over, I guess he like grew up with them, or maybe he like went to school with them. He just know a lot of the guys, and he has that good relationship with them. So it's all about the relationships that you're building with the team. If you don't have a relationship, second string, third string, fourth string, it don't matter. It don't matter if you first or fucking last. If you don't have a good rapport with the team outside of the main quarterback, so when you get out on the field, when it's your fucking turn, and you better hope you remember all the fucking plays and all this shit, when you get out there nervous as fuck, you better have a good rapport. Russell Wilson has a good rapport with those teams. I mean, with his offensive line. So that's why they're doing so well. And then it's just amazing. I'd love to see it. I don't see anybody black doing anything positive and beautiful nowadays. But I just love to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you black, it's just because it's rough out here. And that last week ain't deterred nothing. Like, we got to go. We're just going to keep, like, busting y'all ass, even though we lost that one. So it's good. Vikings are decent. But look at the NFC North. Like, I'm looking at the squadron as it is as a whole. And, oh, shit, they do got a good-ass squad besides the Bears. The Bears suck. The Packers are decent. The Lions, oh shit, well, we already know that division is going to win, so they have no choice but to kick ass and try to beat the Lions, which they probably won't. But other than that, they all right. The Vikings are all right, second string or not. So more kudos to them, and I guess they must have a better relationship. I don't really know about them as much as I know about Russell Wilson. And then the other team you said was who?
The other team? It's a bunch of them. It's the Buccaneers. They having resurgence at quarterback. It's a bunch of teams, man. Buccaneers.
Well, but the Buccaneers, yeah, but I think they fell off a little bit. They fell off a little bit.
A lot of their folks are injured. Okay.
So there's still some work to be done.
Yeah, still some work to be done, but they're looking better.
Yeah. But it's about, so again, the key to reason why the second strings are kicking ass, the ones that are kicking ass, is because they have a relationship with the team and they're not just going out there blind, not knowing shit. So, you gotta like go hard or do nothing at all. So let's get it.
Be homie Wayne, what you think, man?
I kind of think that's kind of like any given Sunday. Maybe the new QB comes in and he's just not what everyone expected him to be. And I think that maybe it's too much pressure on their shoulder. Maybe they don't know how to acclimate to the NFL just yet. There could be a number of things to why they're not competing on that level. But then you have like this all-star, maybe not all-star, but this QB who's this vet QB who's been in the game, win or lose for some years, and he's been ready to get in there just and kind of shake off that rust and show that he still has it. But on the flip side of that, we're always counting these older QBs out, and we shouldn't do that, man. Take for example, Russell Wilson. You know, like everybody was saying this about Russell Wilson. Well, why are you putting him back in, or what is this and all this? But look, he's been doing really well the past few weeks, and he's been doing well because the boy did his little dance when, you know, at the end of the game when they did that little fake play, man. And so I can tell that he's happy being back where he is. I can tell that it's not about the money for him. I can tell that he's like, I wanted to prove something, and I'm getting the opportunity to prove it. And just like y'all said, just like Rita said, he's like, I'm right. I was right the whole time, and that's good for him. But the thing is, it's not really a resurgence of the second strings or the older QBs. It's we just need to shut the hell up and wait. We always say this team's going to do well. This team's going to win. The NFL throws us for a loop every single year. It could be like the Chiefs won the past few years. Yeah, I understand that. But understand, like when we say this team is going to do well, or that team is going to do well, or this team's going to the Super Bowl, we just wishing, hoping, and praying and guessing. That's it, you know, because the shit just throws us for a loop every single year, every single time without fail. And I think we just need to chill and stop saying, oh, this person is old, or this person's over the hill. We can't get down with this person anymore, or put the other person in. Maybe so. Maybe they do need a few snaps. But I really believe that the second string or the older QBs on the team, the vets, are the backbone of the team. When you have like these new QBs and like they don't know the structure just yet. Forget about the plays. They don't know the NFL structure yet. You know, so it's a lot to have to take in, and then you have to hone in on your skills. And not everybody can do that. And not everybody knows that they have to do that, you know. So I think it's one of those things where it's like, you know, the vet QB is always there and is always ready and always willing, and you're just waiting for, you know, there's some people who may be waiting for the QB to mess up, the starting QB to mess up. But I also think that, like in the situation with the Steelers, it was like, yo, let's put this other guy in, let's save Caleb because maybe he you know, let's just save him. You know what I mean? Because you never know. He didn't take him out because he was bad. You just had another QB that, you know, just you wanted to see if he was just as good, and he was right. He's just as good, you know. So I just kind of think it's what it is, kind of like that Any Given Sunday thing, where it's like, you know, we're going to look after these young QBs, and we need to stop taking it as, you know, oh, we took this person. Now there are some situations where you had to take the damn QB out and put the O in. I get it, you know. But yeah, I just really think, like, for the most part, we just need to chill and wait and see. And it's not over until it's over. And the one person that I see it's over for is Rodgers. But yeah, everybody else it's not done yet. It's not done yet. That's all I can really say about it. They still got a little bit.
You know what's funny is that I seen, so there was a sign in the Dallas game. Somebody had a sign on a piece of cardboard, and that shit said "Bring Romo back." I said, "Damn."
I saw that. Yeah. I was crying. Yeah. And Romo was doing the call. He was doing the call.
I think the commentator was like, well, he's a little bit too old.
No, that was Romo that said that. Romo said, oh, I'll be out there for like one snap and I get hurt. Romo said that. I love that. I
was like, hey, y'all. So that's not, he ain't coming back, y'all. Sorry.
No.
Yeah. No,
it's over. I think that the resurgence of these quarterbacks have to do with some of what both of y'all talked about. So let's talk about Russ. So it seems as if Denver wasn't a fit because of the social aspect, because of the optics. He didn't fit because it didn't seem like he got along with the team well. And he had his own fucking office separated from the team, which no other quarterback's ever done that we know of. And they were losing. Right. So it seemed like he could easily be the scapegoat. But to Wayne's point, the thing I will also say is that we do give up on quarterbacks quick. We give up on quarterbacks in the light years. So I think it's a combination of both things. I feel that the leader that they have for the Steelers is an amazing coach. Mike Tomlin is one of the best coaches in the NFL and NFL history. And he's a black man. And I think sometimes people get tired of him because he hasn't won a Super Bowl, but he makes it to the playoffs and never had a losing record. What the fuck else you want him to do? And no disrespect, but he had fucking Ben Roethlisberger out there. You know, that fat, motorcycle ride motherfucker. So he was washed, but Ben was still out there trying to get him to the playoffs. So, and then you going up against the Patriots and the Chiefs. So it's not like it's easy. This shit is very hard, bro. Right. It's very hard. It's not an easy thing. Like, we need to stop trying to make this shit seem like it's you gonna do it every year.
Facts.
But the fact that Russell has been able to have that resurgence, it looks like the offense is easy for him. It looks like it's easy. The running game looks easy. He looks more mobile. And the main thing is he can throw the deep ball. And that's not what Justin Fields can't do that. Justin Fields can't do that. So that's why you had to take him out, because Justin can't do that yet. Go ahead, Wayne.
No, I was just going to say, because I had said Caleb as in, when I was talking about the Steelers earlier, I meant Justin.
That's okay. I'm glad you said Caleb, because I want to talk about him real quick too. Caleb, people are talking about benching him. That motherfucker just got drafted. Take your time. Jesus.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See, they talking about, because now they're saying that the Bears.
They fired their offensive coordinator today.
Oh, did they?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, why they want to bench Caleb? The only reason why I know he's not playing well, and I was thinking that you should bench him as well too, just off the silly mistakes that he was making, and he just looks like he's too nervous and scared on the field. Like, I don't know, I just don't see the strength in him. But at the same time, what's your second string going to do? Is this motherfucker another rookie? Like, who's the second string? Is it an old head?
It's not an old head. His name is Tyson Bagent. And he played well last year. He was like a 7th round pick like 2 years ago. He played all right. He's very popular.
Okay.
But to Rita's point, Bagent will play better than Caleb, because he knows the offense, because he's been in there for a while, and he's going to do some simple shit like throw check downs. He's not going to be nervous because he's already been through NFL seasons where he had to play. So he's not going to be all nervous and skittish. He's going to stay in the pocket. He's bigger than Caleb, so he's going to take hits. He's going to deliver the ball. If I was the Bears and I was the head coach, I would play Tyson, because we're going to win games and I'm not going to probably get fired. But when you fire the offensive coordinator, your ass is on the hot seat no matter what the fuck happened, unless y'all make it to the playoffs.
Look, how much leeway does the coach have in that situation? Because on the Steelers, first you got Mike Tomlin, and Mike Tomlin's up here somewhere. So he's like, okay, I'm going to bench Fields, and I'm going to put in, God, what's his face? Just real quick. Yeah, help me out, man. I just forgot his name.
Who, Tyson?
No. You go bench Fields and put in
Russell. I'm sorry, my apologies. You put in Russell. Yes. Right.
And then but that doesn't say that all coaches have that capability to do so, to make that decision, do they? Because I mean, Caleb Williams is, of course,
no. I'm sorry, Wayne, that's a fantastic point. You are right. Yeah. No. If the coach of the Bears said that he is going to bench the number 1 draft pick, he's gonna get fucking fired tomorrow.
Right.
He getting fired tomorrow. You can't do that. No. So he doesn't have the power, but Tomlin does, because Tomlin's been there for 25 years.
Right.
Tomlin's been there 25 years. Stephanie's funny. She's the best. But hey, you're a mama and you still making time for us. That what makes you a great mama and a good person to host the podcast. But I think that we are going to see. I want to go ahead and talk about the Chiefs for a second, guys.
Oh, the cheating Chiefs.
But I'm gonna go ahead and quickly give this over to Big Homie Wayne to start off this topic.
Hey, man.
So the Chiefs, if you didn't watch the game, I watched the whole game, and Rita did as well. I think Big Homie Wayne, you probably watched the whole game as well. But I think we all watched it. I was watching that game because I thought that the Broncos were going to win, because the Broncos are they're a divisional foe. So you would expect
won.
Exactly. So they gave them a tough game, but this is the thing that I was really surprised about. The Chiefs did play like hot garbage. They didn't play well. Interceptions, couldn't protect Pat, and they still won.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to give it to the Chiefs and they fandom from this standpoint. They're proving that they are, even though they're undefeated, they're not the Patriots. Where the Patriots with Randy Moss was literally beating motherfuckers by like 40 points every week. Like, it was insane. You could tell, like, oh my God, this is like the best team in football for real. And they lost by some lucky shit in the Super Bowl. But if you're looking at how they win in these games, they're not doing that. The offense is not explosive as it usually is. The defense is amazing. But this does make you feel like what big homie Wayne said last week is real. And I'm going to go ahead and talk about that for a quick second.
Mm-hmm.
Big homie Wayne said that this is a conspiracy theory. He said that they on the take. He said that the NFL, as well as Taylor Swift and her representatives, would like to go ahead and have them go undefeated and get to the Super Bowl.
What the hell?
Now, that's what Wayne believes. I think it's funny. I know he's joking around. But this story is shaping up to be beautiful. And I will just say that if they do go undefeated, it will be a surprise to me because they don't look like an undefeated team to me. They look like they're going to lose the next 10 games. They look awful. And they've looked awful all year. Chiefs fans, I don't know how y'all going to beat the Ravens. I don't know how y'all going to beat the Bills. I don't know how y'all going to beat the Texans in the playoffs. But y'all are coming to that point where, you know how we never bet against Tom Brady, Rita?
Yeah.
We never betted against Tom Brady. But now I will say that I never will bet against Patrick. Big homie Wayne.
My bad. Well, y'all already know what I think about it. Rolling my eyes the whole time. The fix is in. The fix is in, folks. It's in. If you don't see it, then you're being look, man, this is collusion. This is the NFL's version of collusion. They are being helped by Roger Goodell and everybody else in the higher ups. Anybody who voted for Trump knows about this. They are now America's new favorite team. They're on the way to being America's new favorite team. Mark my words. If you don't see it, you're trying not to see it, man. And I absolutely believe it now with the game that just happened on Sunday, without a shadow of a doubt, that they're being primed to be the next great thing in the NFL. 10 years from now, we're going to be hearing these stories. You don't hear the stories about the Seahawks anymore. You don't hear the stories about Tom Brady. This is the new face. He is the new face. That team is, as long as they stick together, and I'm sure it's going to be a year when everybody gets traded from here to there and everywhere. But as for right now, they are the team. That's just, I don't know, man. That's the best way I can put it. Like you guys said that y'all was surprised by that win. I'm not. He kicked that ball and the ball went straight. The ball was supposed to go up.
Wayne, when you had to rewind. Wait, and Jimmy, you could tell me this. I kept rewinding the TV. I kept rewinding the TV because I could not believe that it got blocked. I didn't see nobody touch that motherfucker. Nobody touched that ball. Dead ass.
It's a camera angle.
I kept rewinding it. I did not see anybody touch the ball.
No. Kalafkis is the one that I'm sorry, I probably pronounced his name wrong, but Kalafkis, whatever his name is, he the one that dived, and they showed the instant replay. It was so close, bro. You could see his nail. It was his fingernail that tipped it, and it just, to me, when I was watching, I saw it, but it was so blurry, and they had to zoom in so much, it was pixelated. It blew my mind because I was sitting there watching this game like, okay, they're going to lose. This is a good loss. This is a good loss. This is a good loss because you're losing to a divisional rival. You're losing to Sean Payton. You're not losing to the Browns.
Right.
Nah, bro. When that happened and Patrick was looking there like, oh my God, and everybody was like, oh my God, and then he ran on the field like, oh my God, I thought like Wayne is wrong. They're going to lose. And I promise you, they could go undefeated. If they play the Lions in the Super Bowl, the Lions gonna whip that ass.
I hope they rip their fucking heads off.
Not if Roger Goodell is still the commissioner. What are you talking about? The Chiefs ain't losing, bro.
You got some aluminum foil over there? You have some aluminum foil.
I do.
Make a 10 hat. And they lost your goddamn mind.
Look, man. I'm telling you, bro. You saw the game. You saw the game, man. Okay,
they lost.
That's all that needs to be said is right there. I said it last week on some joking shit. and this game happened, and I'm like, I don't see where it's a joke anymore.
Yeah,
like, for real.
Yeah.
He kicked the ball straight, and he didn't kick the ball upward like every other kicker does. That's how much money would you accept for your team to lose?
But my thing is also, how come nobody's defense is they run the same plays. They run it a little bit, then they pass to Kelsey. How come nobody is covering Kelsey?
They're trying, but they can't. They can't.
Shit. Yeah. He was wide open the whole game, except for
I know. I watched it. I watched it every time they needed something. But it's been like that the whole career. It's been like that forever, man.
Same people, like, God damn, y'all, like.
Look, I'm done with this topic because we ain't gonna. I honestly,
what you doing?
I don't know who else gonna beat them. I know
nobody's gonna beat them.
I don't think nobody gonna beat them until the Super Bowl. I don't think nobody gonna beat them to the bowl.
They're not gonna get to the Super Bowl undefeated and lose. They're not going to go for that. Goodell's not going to go for that, bro.
I think that they will lose to the Lions. Shout out to the Lions.
Shout out to the Lions.
Especially if Swift is in the fucking.
That's what I was just about to say, man. Last year was Taylor Swift. This year they have a whole ass undefeated season. Come on, y'all.
Stop hitting the desk.
The fix is in.
Every single time they made a positive first down, if Kelsey caught it, if he got a touchdown,
they going to hey. Gotta shake it off.
Up and down that fucking box.
Shake it off.
I'm
they
like,
going to hey.
I see it. Everybody's been thrown a distraction. You know, Russ had Sierra, but the thing about Sierra is Sierra. You know, Sierra ain't. We know her, but when the last time you heard a Sierra song? When the last time you listened to one?
She was in a song when she was in the truck.
Actually, yesterday it came up on my playlist.
Okay.
She still get on the playlist though. She still get on the playlist. They gonna put her on the playlist. I love it. She gonna always make money.
We had Simpson at one time, and then now we got the biggest artist in Taylor Swift, and it's actually working.
They better get married. They better get married and not get divorced. I swear to God.
And they all right. Super Bowl for the next 3 more years.
Forget the Chiefs. We talk about Chiefs all the time. I'm not talking about Chiefs no more until the Super Bowl. Honestly, for real. Forget them. I want to go ahead and talk about teams that'll never get talked about. Let's talk about. We should talk about Tennessee Titans and how that team is. I don't even know what to say. Sorry, Courtney. But let's talk about the Cardinals. Sarita last week said the Cardinals are a sneaky ass team, and I don't know why she don't like them, but I would like to say that I personally love Kyler Murray and him in this offense. This offense does not require him to be Superman. That man has had to be the 5'9" Superman for his entire career. It's led to him getting hurt. It led to him not, having great passing records, all that type of stuff. He's finally playing in an offense that suits him. He's able to sit in the pocket when he needs to. He's able to scramble, but not all the time. They're not doing design runs and all that stupid ass crap. They're allowing for him to play in a team. They got weapons. I really like the Cardinals. They are sneaky good.
What? Now, are they sneaky good? Had they been sneaky good this whole season, or particularly this past game on Sunday against the Jets?
This whole season, but really historically, since they had got what was that dude's name? Was it Carson Palmer? Y'all remember they got Carson Palmer, and everybody was like, oh, they ran him out of the Bengals for Andy Dalton, and then he went to the Super Bowl. So they have always been sneaky good. Wayne, context and for information, they are always rated every year for having the worst organization in football. And the reason why is because they the team that make you play for napkins and plates and shit when you eat. They make you pay for utensils. They give you stipends, be go to McDonald's. The facilities are all fucked up. And it's because the owner, he worried about flying planes. He don't give a fuck about that team. But he refused to sell it. So anyway, they also being investigated for multiple things, but that's another point. But my thing is that Kyler Murray's having a good season. And I just want to, Rita, you don't like this team. I don't know why. Why don't you like this team?
Because they're sneaky. I swear, every year for the last 20 years, they've been in the playoffs.
That's not true at all.
They are so sneaky. I hate them. And and they've had Kyler Murray for like at least 10 years. I don't know. Like he gets injured and he makes it to the playoffs and they lose, but they always make it to the playoffs. So they're number one in their division now, which is the NFC West. All right. The only reason why they probably look halfway decent is because one, you got the Seahawks 4-5, Rams 4-5. Rams ain't been right since they won the Super Bowl. Those are my babies, but they suck. And then 49ers are just like not being the 49ers right now. They're 5-4.
They look bad. Super Bowl hangover.
Yeah. I think they just hurt.
Pretty good this last game.
They barely beat Tampa.
The Bucks.
They barely.
But
yeah, but it was a really good game.
McCaffrey was back, and he went off. So Cardinals. It's just, I don't know what it is about Kyler Murray and everything. The only thing, the reason why Cardinals is just so sneaky is because they do like immaculate shit. Their plays are like immaculate. When they come through on a game or a play, Kyler Murray will run for like 20 yards. But you got to watch out for him because he can get hurt. He's like Dak. He got like plastic, like glass bones. He can get hurt easily. So that's why they got to keep a good eye on him. But they just some sneaky ass cats. And who's that damn guy? Is he in the now? Fitzgerald? We still got that psycho Fitzgerald?
No, he been retired.
He been
retired like 10 years ago.
I think he's been announcing now. Oh, okay. Retired. Well, anyway, somebody that look like him that's like that is just as nice as he is. They just got secret weapons on the field, and they can just come through in the clutch. I can't stand it. They're just a sneaky ass team. You always have to watch out for them. They will be in the playoffs. They might not make it past round 2, but they will be in there. They're kings of the upset. Everybody sleeps on them. Everybody does. Which is why I do not like them. You got to watch out for them. You do, because they come through like thieves in the night. They sneaky. I hate them.
So, big homie Wayne, I want to ask you, what do you think about what underrated team do you have out there that like is on the radar that's surprising you?
I kind of want to say the Falcons are surprising me this year, but even though they just lost, regardless of the loss that they did, that the Saints just beat them. I want to say the Falcons for one, but then again, I still want to put the Lions up there as well. You know what I mean? And I think the Cardinals. You said the Cardinals are sneaky. I think in situations like this, when you're playing a shitty team like the Jets, is where you start to get recognized because they're sneaky. Because just like the Lions, ain't nobody really thinking about them right now because everything else is going wrong with everyone else. So you're up against not the Lions, the Jets. They only have 6 points. Now you're talking about big and bad Aaron Rodgers, but this dude over here getting sacked and putting his head down and just getting all hurt and shit and not completing plays and everything. I think that when your team you're playing that people are watching and they're failing, your win kind of goes unnoticed unless you're like a fan or you know what I mean, if you live there or something. But I think that's basically what it is everybody's focus and attention is on that team that needs to win, right? So when you're like what it says, they're 6-4. So they're kind of in the middle, and people in the middle, you kind of forget about them, especially when it's like the Cardinals. So you have the Jets, who you're watching with a Hawkeye. They're playing like shit. That's what the story is in the discussion. Don't even care if don't matter how great Kyler's doing. You're gonna have like the reporters that say, yeah, Kyler's this, Kyler's that. But like for the main football player that's not a Cardinal fan, or not player, but a football watcher that's not a Cardinal fan, you're watching like that Jets game and you're like, yo, they're really stinking up the place because that's what they've been doing all season. So again, I think the Lions and the Cardinals and even the Falcons are kind of flying under the radar because of the shit that's happening with every other team. But the Falcons for me is I think they're Super Bowl contenders. I think they did, even with the loss, I think they did really well. Me being a Saints guy, I think the season is over, definitely over. So this win didn't mean really anything to me. But yeah, and Kirk Cousins, I think, is playing phenomenal. for him to have on the Saints or to have on the Falcons jersey. You know what I mean? Like an Atlanta jersey, the dude is playing really well. So yeah, I think they're Super Bowl contenders. I think again they're middle of the pack, but shit, I always got to go back to the Giants who were in the middle of the pack. Like what was that 10 years ago, and they came out on top. You know what I mean? So that shit, you know, crazier shit has happened. But yeah, I think as far as this one goes, I think it's mainly because of how shitty the Jets have been playing, and they played the shitty Jets, and the Jets played shitty again. So their win, even though it was fucking 31-6, kind of goes unnoticed. You know what I mean? But
yeah, the Jets look bad. The Jets look awful. And I think the whole thing is that when you're a good team like Arizona, you're supposed to beat the bad teams, but you're supposed to dominate them. Like you're supposed to annihilate them. And that's exactly what they did. Yeah. They've been doing that to teams, and they're getting better and better. If everybody stay healthy, that team is scary. That's a scary team.
Yeah, and this is just to point out another thing too. They're on a 4-week win streak.
Wow, and they got bye, right?
The thing. Yeah, they because right now they're 6-4. They won their last 4 games because they started off like 0-5 or whatever, like 0-4 or whatever. Like they started off horrible, so people definitely.
I think it was like 2-2 or something, or 2-4 or something.
But then the last 4 they won, so that's what I'm saying. Like now it's like, oh shit, yeah, can't sleep on them. Can't sleep on them.
Yeah, man. I think that my underrated team, which is going to be kind of stupid, nobody's going to probably think I'm, makes sense. But my underrated team right now, y'all, is the Philadelphia Eagles. It seems like because their coach is a lunatic and he be screaming at the fans and shit and cussing the fans out and calling the fans bitches and all types of crazy stuff, and screaming and going to the camera talking about,
I love it.
Like he from the projects and eat too many cheesesteaks. I think that he done lost his mind, but y'all got to remember that this team has Saquon Barkley. And I don't know if y'all saw, but Saquon Barkley did a spin move, a juke, and then he jumped with his back turned to the team. In the sky, he did a full split. I said, he either going to die or he going to win the Super Bowl.
And you know that they said like after, so because I think though that was last week, like he didn't do that this week. He did that last week. He did last week. Yeah, it was last week. Because this week he actually did the spin juke thing. So the spin juke thing is like his thing. He can just do that. But the coach said, well, the announcer said that the coach said that was amazing. It worked out, but don't do that shit ever again.
Yeah, because you're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get hurt. You can't jump up and do a split with your back turned to the defense. Somebody pop your ass like Ray Lewis. Shit, he did. Murder that nigga.
Well, isn't that a illegal move to pop you in the middle while you're in the middle of the air?
No. It's not illegal. No. It's defensive receiver is illegal. If you out there doing all these juke moves and thinking that you Bruce Leroy, they can fuck you up as much as they want to.
That was definitely a wrestling move, by the way.
I'm pretty sure if somebody like hits you, tackles you while you mid-air, that's illegal.
No, it's not.
For that.
No, it ain't.
I swear.
No, it's not. It's if you're not looking at the receiver. So if that's the thing, defensive receiver is the play. If you're a running back, you can get fucked up. You're a quarterback, they can kill you. But if you are going for the ball and you're not looking and somebody's coming from this way, you're trying to catch the ball and they just smack your ass, that's illegal. Because that's he can't defend himself. But if you're a running back in the air or not in the air, like if you're just running and you're trying to catch the ball, it's called defenseless receiver, because you're defenseless because you can't see the other players. So it's like a blind side, like you can't do that.
Oh. Okay.
But when you're running and you're doing jujitsu out there, they can fuck you up. You out there trying to what's my boy's name that wear the mask, big homie Wayne? And his son Dom is out there. Yes, you out there for Rey Mysterio out there, bitch. You could get smoked. So my point, that's my underrated team, is the Philadelphia Eagles.
Stupid.
It's the Philadelphia Eagles.
Are they number one?
Yes, they are. But I know, but the thing is that usually when the Eagles are number one, everybody like, oh my God. But they haven't played that great. But if you think about the NFC, it's only the Lions and like the Vikings
and the Commanders,
the Falcons. Yes, I know the Commanders, but they young, man. They not gonna beat the Eagles in the playoffs, man.
They
The
just
young
might.
boys.
They just might because the Eagles will break your heart. That's why
They're breaking my heart. I'm not an Eagles fan. I'm a Browns fan.
All the Eagles fans, you keep believing in them, and then when they get to that level, they break your hearts.
TikTok.
They break your hearts.
That's gonna be TikTok problems. We just got some TikTok comments. She don't know shit.
Your heart. You know they break your heart every fucking year. Don't even play.
Not me. All right.
They break your heart.
Last topic we're gonna talk about, so we get up out of here, so everybody gets some food, and Stephanie can go ahead and continue the tantrum of terror. For some reason, this weekend, Mike Tyson is fighting Jake Paul.
I hope he kills him.
Who?
I hope Tyson hurts him.
I hope. I mean this seriously, for real. I hope that. I hope that. What's that boy's name? I forgot the name. I forgot the nigga's name.
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul. I'm sorry, I forgot his name. I hope Jake Paul doesn't hit him.
He's so damn tall.
I hope Jake Paul leave. I hope Jake Paul doesn't take this like serious. I hope this is just get the money, leave him alone. Don't try to knock him out like he knocked out all these other motherfuckers. No, man.
I think he's gonna treat it like how he. I don't know. When he fought Floyd Mayweather. He's so damn tall.
That wasn't him.
He's so damn. It wasn't Floyd Mayweather.
No, that was his brother.
Yeah,
I can't tell. I can't tell the difference. Okay,
and let's be honest. He is way younger than Tyson. Floyd
is he tall too? Is he tall? Right? Is he tall?
No,
guy?
he's 5'8". No, he's 5'8".
How tall is Tyson? Tyson 5'7".
Tyson ain't 6 foot, bro.
No, Tyson 5'10".
Yeah.
Tyson 5'10". I thought he was like 5'7".
No. He's 5'10". He was a heavyweight, bro. You crazy?
The fuck up stats, baby. Yes. Okay. I hope he murders on that.
He's 60 years old, y'all.
Get him.
He's 60.
I agree. Listen, James.
Baby,
we agree.
He's still in shape, baby.
No, he hasn't been in shape.
Stop. He's right.
He's been in shape.
So,
and they showed they showed him working out.
No, man, it's not the same, dog. Like, for real, we got Rita. He has been
talking about this. We just got done talking about this like 15 minutes ago about like the older QBs and the younger QBs. You know what I mean? It matters. You know what I mean? No, it matters though. He can get in there, but he can't do what he really like needs to do anymore. He's not the Tyson of old, man. He is. He's not the old Tyson that we used to sit around the TV and watch and spend $60 on pay-per-view for all our friends and family and eat food and shit because nigga, we knew it was gonna be done in a minute, but we still wanted to get together and do this because it's Mike Tyson, bro. It's not the same. Everything has changed. No,
he's not. It's not the same. It may not be the same, but do you think? I still think that if you got a right hook from Tyson, you're gonna get knocked the fuck out.
No, I don't.
No, I don't. Yeah. He's not gonna be like Mickey in Casino taking like 10,000 shots to hit a guy when it used to be in the first round. Like it's not gonna be. I still see it.
All right. I hope so, but I hope that Tyson.
Yeah.
I hope that Paul carries him. Just get to the end of the fight. It doesn't have to be that serious. Let Tyson hit you a couple times. You do some jabs and stuff, but you don't need to embarrass this dude. This ain't no fucking movie. This ain't Rocky 6 where he fought fucking the champion and shit. And that nigga broke his arm. No, man. This shit is despicable. This shit is diabolical. I don't know why he did this. It is corny. It's whack. It is stupid. It's like
on Tyson's part, it is.
I wouldn't say on Tyson's part. Tyson's getting paid 40.
No. How much is the damn pay-per-view? Is it $20?
No, it's like $80.
It's on Netflix.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's free. It's on Netflix. If you pay for Netflix.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm not mad at Tyson for taking this fight because it's a quick 40 million.
Is it a full 10 rounder or is it like 3-5 rounds or something like that? Is it like 5 rounds?
No, I've been paying attention to this bullshit. I forgot about it till Wayne brought it up. Only thing I'm gonna say is that if Tice, if Paul hurts him, if I see Paul, I'm fucking him up on site.
You shouldn't. Just like he said, he signed on for this fight. It was a stupid decision to sign on for this fight. It was absolutely crazy for Tyson to do this. This dude is young. He's motivated and he's unafraid. The Pauls are very unafraid, man. And they just have that tenacity to go in there and they don't give a shit about who you are. They don't care about your legacy. They don't care about the championships you won. Like none of that shit. The shit that matters to us, those kids don't care about. None of these kids care about. And like I was saying to Rita, it's a big change in everything. Like we ain't, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 years old anymore. Like we got kids. Our kids got kids. Look, you just asked how much the pay-per-view, nigga. You sounded so 1993 when you said it's not even on pay-per-view, but it's not even on, it's on Netflix now. That's what I'm saying. It's so many changes, so you have to expect some change in that dude's body. Like, and then on top of that, Tyson, with all due respect, and rightfully so, as he should be, he is a bit softer mentally than he was back then.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Tyson ain't the same Tyson mentally as he was, and that's a great thing. It's a great thing, but you have to know going in. I don't know if it's something that you can kind of switch on and off. If Tyson can do that, like that tenacity and that fierceness, I don't know. But like Mike Tyson is like a really good dude now. He's not the dude that he was back in the day. Just run up on people, or if you tried him or something. Like he's level-headed now.
Hold up, whoa. 2 years ago, he beat that dude's ass in the on the plane. Remember?
Listen.
He was forced into that. That dude deserved to get his ass whipped.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't say he didn't. I'm just saying that line is still in that boy. That dog is still in him. You got that dog in him.
I just hope that the weed ain't fucking him up.
And the mushrooms and the LSD.
And does he still have the stamina and the breath to last a full 5-10 rounds, whatever it is?
No, man. The knees can't take it.
Say what you want, but marijuana makes you lax and makes you fat and it makes you winded and all that shit. It's not healthy.
Yeah, it can make you a little lazy. It can make you a little lazy. You know what I mean? But it looks like he has a. You know what? I take that back. Because I was gonna say it looks like he has a control over his weed intake, but that shit doesn't matter, and you can never have any control, man. So yeah, it's everything is a negative for him. Everything, and I mean, we're not even talking about age. Let's put that to the side, and we can talk about everything else. Now, if we want to talk about age, like you said, like the dude is 60 years old. What the fuck is he gonna do? What can he do? Like, you're gonna watch this shit because of nostalgia purposes. That's it. You're gonna go in there and be like, oh, you remember when he fought that white dude back in '95? Or oh, you remember when he bit Holyfield's ear? And this is great. Like, I'm telling y'all, it's not gonna be the same. And I'm kind of afraid because I love Mike Tyson just as much as the next guy. You know what I mean? But I think if you go in there with the mentality of trying to have fun and relive the yesteryear, not just for him, but for all of us, it'll be a good showing.
Good exhibition.
It'll be entertaining to us. Right. But if you go in there thinking like, yo, he put his legacy on the line, and then that's what it's going to be. So it's really all about like, you know how you take it going into the fight.
I honestly feel like this shit could be like Hulk Hogan versus Rocky, flying meatball. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh my god,
that motherfucker took that shit dead serious. He was not playing. Rocky was like, "Hey yo, this is supposed to be an exhibition." Hey yo, he said, "Come here, bitch." And he body slammed his ass and threw his ass out the fucking ring. Rocky had to go up there and really put paws on this motherfucker to get him to chill out. That's what I think it could be if they play around.
How far are we from this being Haney and Garcia? Because remember, we was all up in shit like, yo, Haney go whoop this nigga ass, and we was all in that bitch like
that cocaine. So
is this gonna be the same thing? Is this gonna be the same thing?
The cocaine.
You know what I mean?
It's the cocaine. No, I don't think that's gonna be the same thing. I'm not watching this bullshit. I'm sorry.
Come on, bro. What do you mean you ain't watching?
I'm not watching it because I already think that we are slowly, not even slowly, but we are officially headed towards idiocracy. Had y'all ever seen that movie?
Not watching this is going to stop that from happening.
I didn't say that, but I'm not going to participate in the tomfoolery. I don't have to watch. I can watch the highlights. I'm not getting Netflix, or I'm not going on no bootleg site to watch some bullshit I don't want to watch. I can watch some real boxing like I watched this weekend, which was fucking amazing. I'm sorry, I love boxing. This shit is a mockery to me. This shit is pathetic. It's a fucking sideshow. It is. It's like that female tennis player versus that male tennis player and all that dumbass shit. The battle of the sexes. This shit is goofy. This shit is corny. I don't like it. Fuck Jake Paul. I'm glad Tyson getting some money. I hope he don't get hurt. And I know Jake Paul ain't get knocked the fuck out by no 65-year-old, no boxing ring, when Jake Paul been knocking motherfuckers out for the past fucking 2 years straight. So I'm not trying to hear it. I don't want to. It's undignified. It's dumb. It's the worst part. It's the worst parts of entertainment to me. It's Shaquille O'Neal versus fucking Hulk Hogan at UFC, or a WWF. But the thing is that at least that shit is fake. At least we know that ain't real.
Bro, you straight tripping, bro. You taking this too seriously,
no, man.
man.
It is a microcosm, like I've been saying for the past 3 weeks, of every fucking thing. The end of civility, the end of respect. This shit is goofy, man. This shit is trash.
It's not that serious, James.
It is to me, because you gotta understand the stuff that we consume is really what happens in this world. Hulk Hogan was at the Trump event. Hulk Hogan, like Tony was out there, and I love Tony Hinchcliffe. He's told that joke 100 times, but he did that shit at a political event. Like, this shit is not just one-off things. It's a cascading effect of us becoming idiocracy. Like, it really is.
So it's
I know that, and I don't want it.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, stop trying to find things to make it be idiocracy. It's already turned into idiocracy.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm not going to feed into it. If I'm that one person that don't watch this bullshit and I don't have to entertain it, even though I love boxing, I don't want to. I would rather watch Amanda Serrano fight for real. I would rather watch fucking some real people fight for real. This shit is. I don't give a fuck. Y'all can feel how y'all feel. Y'all can think it's entertainment. I understand.
Like keeping up with the Kardashians or some shit. Bro.
No, I am taking this as if this is the one of the many things that's leading to the end of society. That's how I'm taking this shit.
Okay. That's a bit much, I think. But okay.
That's fine. That's a lot of people think that about Trump. It's a bit much. Go ahead. Play around. Keep letting it just trickle down to the fact that we don't have, good drinkable water, to the fact that tariffs are so fucked up that you can't buy anything anymore like you want to. Keep playing around. All of this shit, everything that happens, it does have an effect.
We can't buy shit now.
It's going to get worse, but that's all right. Everything's a game. I don't like this shit. I wish that this wasn't happening. I think it's goofy. They had to cancel a fight because nigga had a hernia or something.
Who?
Tyson. That fight was supposed to been happen. They had to cancel because he had a hernia.
A hernia?
Yeah.
That's old shit.
No, he's 60.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm glad it was a hernia, not a hemorrhoid. Shit.
Am I lying, Wayne? Am I lying? It was a hernia, right? Or something like that, right? It was something minor.
It had to be something. Well, no, because hernias are painful. You can't have one in your stomach. You can't move. Like, you can't move an inch. 6 months? The fight was stopped for 6 months. You gotta heal. For 6 months?
So,
it ain't no 8-week healing thing.
It ain't 6 months? Go ahead, Wayne.
You know how physical boxing is? You gotta be completely 1,000%, man. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. He ain't. He's 1% going out there fighting. Go ahead, Wayne. I'm done. I'm done.
So he's also he gets in a wheelchair every now and then. Tyson does.
For what?
Because he has sciatica.
Get the fuck out of here. I'm about to die.
So I didn't even know that. That's some extra shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, Lord have mercy. So if he hit him real good in his thigh bone, it's going to be over.
I'm telling you.
Hit him real good in his back, it's going to be over.
So listen here. So it says, this is what happened. The match was supposed to happen in July. So he said, I started feeling tired. Words from Tyson. I started feeling tired. I was explaining to my trainer, I don't know what is wrong with me. Then coming here from Miami on the plane, I went to the bathroom and I threw up blood. The next thing I knew, I was on the floor. I was defecating tar. That's what he says. He says, I went to the hospital and they found I had an ulcer. It was 2.5 inches. It was bleeding. All my friends were calling me like I was dying. Now, I still think like James's thoughts are a little far out there, but this he seems too old for this.
Yeah, that's come on now. That's too much. Because if Paul really wanted to be an asshole, he can hit him in the stomach, hit him in the back, hit him in the side, hit him in the where his arteries are. If he wanted to be an asshole, he could hurt him. That motherfucker probably take a liver shot and pass out and die.
This is what Dana White said, and this is where I'm going to end it from my side. This is what Dana White said. Dana White said publicly, I love Mike Tyson. He's one of my favorite people in this world. I respect him for taking the fight because I understand why he's doing it. It's because of money. He's getting paid. But I don't think that Paul should do this. And I think Paul should stop. If Paul wants another UFC guy to fight, he can fight somebody from WWE or WWF. He should take this fight. And he said that he tried to give Tyson like $2 million just to be like, don't take this fight, bro. Of his own personal bread.
Who?
And
Paul?
Mike, no, not Paul. Dana White said that. The guy that owns the UFC. And Tyson cussed him out and said, bitch, this is my life. Don't try to fuck up my money. Well, go ahead. You're right. It is your life, but you shitting tar, dog. You get hit one time good in the stomach, what's going to happen?
Exactly.
I don't know. I that's the reason why I'm not. Wayne think it's funny, but
damn, bro, I know he was that sick.
Look, hey, are we gonna see the death of Mike Tyson?
You laughing, but I don't think we're gonna see the death. I think it's gonna be a pity pat. I think it's gonna be a couple blows and it's over.
I hope so. Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope
it's just like it should be an event. Yeah, it should be five
rounds.
Yeah, it's just some bullshit, not nothing serious. Because when Tyson fought, he fought what's his name? He fought somebody. Now he fought Roy Jones a couple years ago, like 3-4 years ago. Remember that during the pandemic? Yeah. And Roy Jones was like, "Yo, I can't take no head punches. Just hit me in the body." Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what happened. The fight was a draw. They didn't really have no winner. I hope it's like that.
Yeah.
Because this ain't. I don't think that Tyson could get a boxing license in Texas. So. This ain't real.
But you got to keep the integrity of the game as well, you know. So you got to have that. So either you do it right or you don't do it at all. I think.
Yeah.
But they've done it multiple times.
Pussyfooting, right? But it shouldn't be no pussyfooting around where it's like, oh no, don't hit me here, don't hit me there.
That's what they did.
No, go fuck
That's
it up.
what they did. That's what they did. That's what I'm just hoping it's like that. But yeah, if y'all want to go ahead tune in. There's a lot of other real boxers that's fighting on that undercard. You know what I mean? I don't know who it is because I haven't had zero interest in that bullshit. And I don't know nobody that has even talked about it. But it's on the internet. So, you know, if you got Netflix or whatever, check it out. You know, or just wait until like 1 o'clock. There's going to be tons of X posts about it. It's not like it's not going to happen. So you don't really gotta watch the fight. Just watch the highlights.
Keep him in prayer. Tyson, not Paul. Fuck him.
I mean, Paul, honestly, if Paul really wants to, I think Paul could knock him out in the first 10 minutes or first 10 seconds. Like, Paul is strong. Like, don't get it fucked up. He's knocked out real people. Like, he ain't playing. Like, his last fight against Mike Perry, which is a real boxer, a real bare knuckle brawler, he fucked him up bad. He fucked that boy. He fucked Mike Perry up bad. I watched that whole fight. I thought Mike Perry was gonna give him a run for his money. He got fucked up. So nah, like this ain't.
Yo, should we do it? Should we do like a moment of silence for Mike Tyson real quick, or?
No, he ain't dead, man.
How about this? How about we do an all way moment of silence? I forgot to mention this, but my engineer told me to, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Love is Real is on his way out. Make sure you pre-order it at JimmyBFearless.com. JimmyBFearless.com. Also, Free Lunch Baby is out. Becoming Fearless is on there. Passport Stamps is on there. Kobayashi's on there. I think that's all of them. So, yes, coming soon to, I guess, a store near you.
Look, those packages you got, are those just like digital albums, or are they gonna get like the actual CDs?
Actual hard copies. Actual hard copies of the CD. Yes.
And you gonna have an album version of The Love Is Real, right?
What are you talking about?
An
like
album,
an vinyl? Like a vinyl?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry, you meant a vinyl? Yes, I'm working on the vinyl version now. It will be different than the actual album version of it. Yes, it will be.
Oh my God, I want to get the vinyl.
Get your pre-orders ready. If you don't get one, don't worry about it. I need to get enough pre-orders to make it real. So, seriously though, yeah, there will be a vinyl and it will be a different cover. It's on there, I think. I don't think I put it on there yet, but it will be a different cover and it will be different mix and different songs and everything, and it'll be a little bit different. So,
hey, what happened to the other Love Is Real hoodies, man? I want those.
I don't know what you're talking about. Just send me a picture. I can't remember. It's been a lot of iterations to them, but you know,
it said The Love Is Real on a big ass hoodie.
It did,
nigga. Yeah, and the Scarface letter.
I'm a
I
creative.
thought they had the Bleeding Heart is the new one, right?
Right. Yeah.
Well, it's not a bleeding heart. The main logo is just a heart that's veiny and stuff, but then the vinyl version is the bleeding heart. That's the vinyl album.
You should have a heart with a bite taken out that motherfucker for Tyson.
Bye, y'all. Y'all have a good Pray for Mike. Hope y'all have a good one. Stay on your P's and Q's. We are entering Idiocracy. We're there. Per Wayne, we are there. But I hope y'all have a good week. Many blessings. Much love. See y'all next week, next Tuesday. JimmyBFearless.com. Check out our merch right here. YFM Sports on Etsy. Check us out. Fuck with us, rock with us. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace, y'all.